Are you sick and tired of wasting money on greasy fast food just because you don't have a microwave at work? Honestly, the ultimate truth about eating on the job is that cold sandwiches get depressing real fast. I'm Gadget certified, and today we're looking at the best portable food warmers on the market. I dug through the spec sheets and thousands of real customer reviews to find out which ones actually cook your food and which ones leave you with lukewarm mush. Here's the honest verdict. Number 1 offers insane value for the price. But right before we get to the ranking, here are 3 traps that will completely waste your money. Ignore these and you'll be returning your order tomorrow.
First, the classic trap. You buy a cheap model thinking you can eat anywhere, only to realize it requires a wall outlet. If you work on a job site and a delivery truck or out in the field, you absolutely need a cordless battery-powered unit. Second, the spec sheet lie. Brands love to say fast heating, but in reality, some take over 2 hours just to take the chill off a meal. Always check the actual wattage or battery capacity, not just the flashy marketing graphics on the box. Third, the leaky seal trap. A lot of cheap options claim to be spill-proof, but will dump chili all over your passenger seat the second you hit a pothole. If it doesn't have a true Loctite silicone seal, it is literal garbage. Don't worry, every product on my top 5 passes this test perfectly. All right, let's kick things off with number 5.
Quick heads up, the links in the description are affiliate links. Doesn't cost you anything extra, but it helps support the channel. Kicking things off at number 5, the Crock-Pot electric food warmer is the absolute best choice if you're looking for a sleek, desk-friendly option for the office or classroom. Here are the core specs. It holds 20 ounces of food, the inner container is fully dishwasher safe. It uses a detachable power cord for a clean setup. Real talk, nobody wants to be that person fighting over a nasty splattered break room microwave or stinking up the whole floor. This little device solves that completely by slowly and quietly warming your meal right at your desk without drawing any unwanted attention. One teacher mentioned in her review that she plugs this in right when she gets to school, and by noon her homemade soup is piping hot and smells amazing when she twists off the lid. It looks like a stylish vintage kettle and sits right around $40. So let's talk pros and cons. The 2 biggest pros here are the aesthetic design, which looks fantastic on any workspace, and how evenly it heats food without turning the edges crusty. The one minor drawback is that detachable cord. It can be a bit tricky to keep perfectly wrapped up if you are juggling a bunch of bags on your morning commute. If you want to grab one for your desk, check the link down in the description right now.
Moving right along to number 4. If you need something that handles absolute versatility with your existing meal prep containers, you've got to check out the HOTLOGIC Mini. Let's look at the specs. It features a slow conduction heating pod. It easily fits standard containers up to 1.5 quarts. The interior is fully insulated with a heat-reflective aluminum lining. Here's the deal. The biggest problem with most heated bento box models is having to dirty extra dishes by transferring your food into a specific metal tray. The HOTLOGIC solves this beautifully by acting like a mini hot plate wrapped inside a thermal bag, letting you heat your food right in the glass, plastic, or even the cardboard box you already packed it in. Honestly, I found a review from a guy who literally heats frozen TV dinners in this thing using a car adapter, and he swore they come out tasting way moister and richer than blasting them in a microwave. It's a super affordable option, sitting around $40. Time for the pros and cons. The 2 biggest pros are the massive container compatibility and the incredible set it and forget it nature. It holds your food at a perfectly safe 165 degrees for up to 12 hours without drying it out or burning the bottom. The one drawback is the actual heating speed. It really is a slow cooker, so it takes at least 45 minutes to an hour to get your meals piping hot. If this low and slow method fits your daily routine, check the link right below the video in the description. And coming in at number 3, this is where the value gets insane. The TaskStar cordless electric lunchbox delivers absolute freedom for outdoor workers and truck drivers who are on a budget. Let's run through the specs. It packs a massive 12,000 milliamp hour rechargeable battery. The 304 stainless steel tray holds a generous 40 ounces of food. It features a smart digital scheduled heating timer. If you are out on a construction site or parked in a service van, you almost never have access to a wall plug. This cordless beast completely eliminates that problem by running purely on internal battery power, giving you a steaming hot homemade meal literally in the middle of nowhere. This thing is highly rated with a flawless 5 out of 5 stars on Amazon. One field technician described the sheer joy of sitting on his tailgate in the freezing cold and opening this box to a massive cloud of hot steam from his leftover chili. It usually runs about $90. Looking at the pros and cons, the two standout pros are the ability to heat 2 full meals on a single charge and the awesome bonus that it doubles as a power bank to charge your phone. The minor con is its internal layout. It holds a good amount, but really hungry folks might find the single main compartment a bit limiting if you like keeping your sides totally separate from your main dish. If you want true cordless freedom, hit that link right under the video. And as a quick reminder, all the product links are down in the description for easy shopping. Just missing the top spot at number 2 is the LunchEAZE Pro. If you want premium smart performance without compromise for your busy daily commute or nursing shifts, this is your gadget. Here are the core specs. It features a powerful 8,000 mAh self-heating battery system. It reaches a blistering maximum temperature of 220 degrees Fahrenheit. It includes an intuitive on-screen digital control pod right on the front face. Here's the deal. Remembering to plug your lunch in an hour before you actually want to eat is super annoying when you're slammed with meetings or patient care. The LunchEAZE Pro fixes this entirely with its automatic scheduled timer. You just tell it you want to eat at 12:30 and it handles the rest, kicking on perfectly in advance so you have zero wait time. I read about a busy HVAC tech who threw out his cheap warmers because they always dried out his food. With this unit, he just adds a tiny splash of water to his pasta, and by lunchtime it is bubbling hot and tastes freshly cooked. It is a premium investment, sitting at around $206. Let's hit the pros and cons. The two biggest pros are that incredible 220-degree heat output, which gets food legitimately hot, and the rugged, heavy-duty build quality of both the device and the included insulated bag. The one downside is the battery recharge time. It takes a solid few hours to juice back up, so you definitely have to make it a habit to plug it in overnight. Check the description link right now to see the latest pricing. And finally, taking the crown at number 1. The LunchEAZE XL is the ultimate no-brainer choice for heavy-duty field workers, mechanics, and truck drivers with massive appetites. Let's check out the core specs. It is powered by a massive 14,000 mAh rechargeable battery. It boasts a huge 6-cup capacity stainless steel food container. It offers real-time temperature tracking and countdowns on a bright LCD screen. Honestly, most portable food warmers on the market are just way too small for a grown adult working a grueling 12-hour physical shift. This XL version solves the portion problem completely by giving you a massive basin, letting you pack a giant hearty meal that actually keeps you fueled all day long. Out of tons of ratings, this sits at a super impressive 4.7 out of 5 stars on Amazon. One trucker mentioned this entirely replaced greasy rest stop food for him. He described how hearing the sizzle of real home-cooked steak and potatoes right inside the cab of his truck completely changed his daily grind. It is the top-tier option at about $246. Time for the pros and cons. The top 2 pros are the unmatched battery life that easily heats up those huge portions, and that incredibly smart auto-start timer that guarantees your food is piping hot exactly when your lunch break starts. The only real con is the physical weight. With a battery this huge and a massive meal packed inside, it is definitely a bit heavy to lug around on a long hike. But if you want the absolute best of the best, grab it from the link in the description right now. So there you have it. You don't have to settle for cold, depressing sandwiches anymore. If you want the best bang for your buck and truly cordless freedom, go with the TaskStar at number 3. But if you want pure, uncompromising performance and massive portions, the LunchEAZE XL at number 1 is the undisputed king. Links to everything are right down below in the description. If this video saved you some time and money, hit that like button, subscribe to Gadget Certified, and I'll see you in the next one.